Hi there, I just wanted to do a quick video about if you are looking at purchasing a new property this year or have just moved into a new property. So I've got two pieces of advice that I tell a lot of my clients, potential clients. And the first one is if you move into a new property, create a clean canvas for yourself. So paint everything white or a light colour. This is just because if you have colours that are really dominating on the walls, this will impact how you see everything, how the light comes in, travels through the window, etc. So paint everything white and you can really see where that light reflects. My second piece of advice is to live there a year. Now it might sound like quite a while, but there is good reason for this. So if you're there for a year, you've got all 4 seasons, you know how your house handles the different seasons, the colder months, the warmer months, the rainy months. And it's about understanding the house to the outside conditions. So once you know which rooms have the most light, which ones have the nice energy, which ones are the colder ones which are perfect for a cinema room or something similar, you can then start going, right, let's plan for this room to be the study, this room to be this, etc, etc. Because what you don't want to do is move in, say this room's perfect size for a study, create a beautiful study, start working in it. We come round to the winter months, for instance, and you go, there's just no light in here, there's nothing. But that room across the hall has loads of light, you know. So it's about understanding the sun coming through your property. So when you move in, try and have as flexible furniture as possible, just freestanding furniture. And then you can play around with the rooms to work out what works best. The second is within that year, you can understand the flow of the house and what works for you and your family. You know, does the front door work best for you? Do you have a big enough hallway? Do you use the side door more than you use the front door? The connection between the dining area and the kitchen to the garden, does that work for you? Does that work in the summer months but then doesn't work in the winter months? Or vice versa, you know, how does it work? What would be best? Would it be best to do X, Y, and Z? Or, you know, so having lived in your property for a year, you know the routine, you know where the light comes in, you know that this bit gets really cold because of all the wet weather in April, or, you know, all of these instances. So you get to learn your building, and that is amazing for when a designer comes in to go, right, you're telling me all of this, I can see what I can see, because obviously I'm not there throughout the year. You can then say, right, this room is great for this. If you then still have issues and still don't know what to do in certain rooms, that's no problem. You know, I can ask questions such as, what do you currently use it for? What would you like to use it for? What as a family do you do in the evenings or on the weekends? Is it best for a playroom or a games room, or you know, you can start spitballing ideas and come up with something that works. Is it that it doesn't work as a separate room at all? We should take the wall down and incorporate that into your dining kitchen area and make it even bigger, you know. But you wouldn't know this when you just first move in. So it's just about the learning curve, really. And then once you've done all that and you've got all your nice white walls, you can go, with that wall there is perfect in the mornings, the sun comes on it, so we want some really nice artwork or all our photographs, or, you know, and because all your walls are white, you can learn more about the sun coming through and things. Whereas, you know, if you've got really dark colours, it's going to impact all the other walls in the room. So they are my tips. I've squeezed them in for you. Hopefully they're really helpful. If you have any other questions or any other additional pieces of advice that you've picked up along the way, feel free to drop me a comment or a DM or a message or whatever platform I post this on. Yeah, and have a lovely day. Thank you for listening.